you'd be delighted with that performance, Kevin, I imagine.
Aye, yeah, I'm delighted for the boys, because the boys have put in a hell of a lot of work. Pardon me, they've been thrown together as well, they've been thrown together in a short space of time. But you could see it in training, they're beginning to come together, and it's going to take time. I'm hoping that this is the beginning of this team beginning to gel, beginning to form relationships, with each other on and off the park. But today, the basic stuff that we asked them to do, the running, the tackling, the discipline and all the rest, it was there in spade loads. So thrilled with the performance, disappointed with the end result as always, if we get beat. But I'm greedy by nature, and I want my players to have that greed within them, because it will push them on as the season goes on.
Yeah, Hibs had scored 3 at Dunfermline last week, 4 at Carlisle during the week. You must be pleased you went behind and you stuck in there.
Aye, well, far too often, when you get big opposition coming, you concede in the 43rd minute, and I thought, and I could have went into a deflated changing room, but I didn't, and it made my team talk so much easier. I went into a changing room that was actually believing that they could get in this game. I didn't have to go in and pick them up off the ground, which you do sometimes, when you concede that late sort of first half goal. But they were standing, they were sort of, a fighter at the corner ready to come back out, and it's great to see, and I'm delighted they got the reward. The goal has got so much quality, so much ability, not just with the finish, but the whole build-up play was fantastic. Danny Jardine just prior to that was getting on the ball and spreading the ball, making passes, and it, we were growing into it. But listen, David Wilson, he's overlooked at times for the good work he does, but he's a boy with bags of ability. He really is, and he's not got a bigger admirer than me. But I'm picking out one there, but really we had 13, 14 heroes today. But we've not achieved it, and we've got to now prove that this wasn't a fluke and go against a very abroad side that have been turning over full-time teams regularly. In the Championship as well, a lot of people dilute them because they're abroad. They're a strong side, so we need to regroup.
One or two of the guys didn't feature today. Might they feature against Arbroath Wednesday night? Kevin Nicol, for example.
Kevin's just one of them we're going to monitor. He's not got a bad injury by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly, hopefully not. It looks like a niggle, but at this stage of the season, we're not going to rush him. He needs to be back. He needs to be fit. And that Craig Truesdale coming off the bench today, who fitted him seamlessly. As defenders should. You didn't notice him. It didn't disrupt anything. Josh comes on, takes his penalty with a wee bit of confidence, which is great to see. It will do him a world of good doing that. And before that, Big Dylan comes on and presented Hibs with a whole new problem, which I thought they struggled a wee bit to deal with at times. So, what we've got is depth, what we've got is a competitiveness between the boys, and they're going to have to get the best out of each other and buy into what the season is going to be about. I've said to them not have any regrets from now until the end of the season, so there'll be a few today, but not many.
Cammy Thompson was named man of the match, and obviously right hand side of midfield might have surprised a few people, but he obviously thrived there.
I've had a look I've worked with Cammy for 6, 7, 8 months now, and I've been impressed with him since the minute I set foot in the door. He was the first player to re-sign under me. A lot of people don't know that. But just over the last 3, 4 months, or maybe the last 6, 7 games of last season, getting into this season, just a wee light bulb moment with myself. I just felt that potentially on the right side might slow him down a little bit, because he is very quick, and at times maybe too quick for other players as well to keep up with him. But he's certainly beginning to show that wee bit of composure, because what he has got is tools to match Hibs athletically. Yeah. But he was fantastic. But as I say, I thought Paul McLean, his experience and composure on the ball for the hour and 5 minutes he played was outstanding. Jordan Loudon was outstanding. My two in the centre defence were fantastic, and I could keep going through them. Dom and Danny and Div in the middle of the park, and Lewis up front, working defenders, no giving them an inch, leaning in, making them win their headers. And then obviously Paul Willis getting a right good 85 minutes, and he's a wee bit behind physically, but he's getting there. And obviously, the boys coming on, as I've said, but terrific effort.
What was your view of the penalty? Was it harsh perhaps?
Didn't see it. Obviously if it hits his hand, it's a penalty, and that's going to be the letter of the law. I think it's going to create a lot of controversy going up the levels. A lot of it will be sort of papered over at this level because you won't see it, but certainly going forward it's going to be a very controversial rule. I thought we were trying to take controversy out it. It looks like we've just put it back in. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
And just before we get interrupted by the advertising hoardings going up for the UEFA game on Tuesday, 4 new signings this morning. Kevin, what can you tell us about the guys that impressed on trial?
Craig, Fraser and Sean have all been in. Kieran Campbell been in. To be given an opportunity, and we've given them that opportunity. They've signed with us, they'll be with us, and they'll give us, as I say, a depth and a competitiveness to the squad. Craigie, he's been great pre-season. Fraser, I've had a few fans talk to me about Fraser, saying they've been impressed when he was at Wraith and when he played against Wraith and stuff. So he's already showed glimpses of what he can do. Sean's a wee bit more unknown. He's came in for Bannockburn, good reports, and he's been absolutely great in pre-season. And a couple of boys, Cammy Murray and Kieran Campbell missing out in the squad today, with another 3 sitting there sort of injuries. So we're in a good place at the minute. But listen, the squad might be trimmed coming out of the Betfred in terms of loan deals and getting boys competitive action, because it's important that they keep playing and keep developing. So, but that's something for me and Martin to look at, obviously, and it will be dictated by injuries and other ingredients. But delighted with the squad, and it's never done business. Keep on.